Venner Sarmiento is founder and chief AI officer at AI Business Solutions and Creative Nerve. Hello, Venner. Welcome to Startup Podcast. We're very happy to have you dito.
Hello, hi Johnny. Thank you so much for having me. So, good morning sa inyo dyan. Or good afternoon na ba? Anong oras na dyan ngayon?
Yes, actually it's 2 p.m. now and it's 10 a.m. in
Abu Dhabi.
UAE. So you're actually based in UAE ano. So kanina lang nalaman ko na si AI Business Solutions ay yung naka-license for the Philippines and si Creative Nerve is yung sa UAE. But medyo similar naman yung ginagawa no, that you're using AI to help businesses to help solve business challenges. But I'll have you answer this question ano. So ano nga ba Venner ang AI Business Solutions as well as si Creative Nerve?
Yun. So, AI Business Solutions is, well, as the name implies, it's focusing on providing business solutions for SMEs. Yun talaga yung target namin. And of course, we are targeting large corporations then, but mostly talaga ang focus is SMEs because that's where the bulk of the businesses in the world right now on SMEs. And Creative Nerve, I founded that business in back in 2000. So actually pandemic time na yun nung nasimulan ko yung Creative Nerve, because before I was still working as a head of design at one of the biggest conglomerate here in the UAE, and ang specialization ko talaga is into design. So UI UX, marketing automation, we do A/B testing. May AI na back then pero hindi pa masyado siyang kumbaga ginagamit masyado ng mga businesses. Ang may access pa lang I think back in 2020s talagang malalaking corporations, no? Someone who train AI models.
Yeah. Actually, that's the thing now, kaya din medyo sumisikat si AI kasi nagiging accessible din siya. Of course, meron tayong mga ChatGPT, mga very large, mga models na kailangan mo i-train ng matagal na panahon sa malaking data. Pero at the same time, nagiging accessible siya even sa mga normal na tao, sa mga normal na programmer. Although, syempre, meron pa rin disparities when it comes to like yung computational power. Pero, dumadami na sa atin yung nagkakaroon ng capability. Even yung SMEs nga, na-harness natin yung power ni AI. Pero, I'm interested actually muna dun sa yung background. You said that you're actually like in the design field and in the UX field. So how did it all come together? First, paano ka napunta sa UAE? Second, how did you get into design and into AI? I think you're also like integrating this so and then finally, how did you start like Creative Nerve and AI Business Solutions, and which actually you're partnered with Valerie Fisher na aking na interview before with yung isa pang startup, the Conversion Engine. But basically, can you tell this story?
Yeah. So I'm from Pasig City in Manila. So I went here 2008. Medyo hindi maganda yung reason kung bakit ako napunta dito, kasi I have my own design agency in Cainta. And then ang mga client ko doon was mostly Asian corporations, mga malalaking companies. So I have one really big project in Malaysia, and hindi pa masyadong sikat ang e-commerce that time. Pero ang ginagawa namin is we develop a platform wherein makikita mo yung products 360 degrees. And the products are big stalagmites, stalactites na mga stones, but these are precious stones. Hundreds of thousands ang values ng mga products. So very delicate yung project. And pagkagaling namin ng Malaysia, we started the project. We've started the development. So the process of creating a 3D kind of online store back then is i-stitch mo yung mga images, 128 of images, So it's a very manual yung process. Wala pang AI nun eh. I think we kind of use 3D Studio Max and may Flash pa yata, hindi ko na matandaan.
Flash, Classic.
Classic, di ba? But to cut the long story short, nanakawan yung aking studio. So limas lahat, na bolt cutter siya, lahat ng mga machines namin, and sadly yung hard drive na pinaglalagyan ng lahat ng mga assets ng client nadala ng kung sino man siya. So na ano kami na nag-file ng case yung client, but then dahil meron naman kaming police report, so na-dismiss yung case. So parang na-depress ako back then kasi parang yung pinaghirapan kong i-build biglang nag-collapse, and kapapanganak lang ng misis ko sa bunso namin. That's December 27, tandang-tanda ako. So after ng
Ikaw ng Christmas season pa siya.
Talagang Brad, luhaan talaga. Luhaan talaga ako. So, sabi nung mga sisters ko, kasi they are already here in Abu Dhabi. So, sabi niya, chill ka muna, kuya. Punta ka muna dito. Palipas ka, baka sakali makakuha ka dito ng work. Then, malay mo, yun ang maging mo makabawi. So, yun ang ginawa ko. Tinulungan nila ako. So, pagdating ko dito, I'm very lucky na back then, 2008, sobrang lakas ng freelance dito industry. So hindi agad ako nag-work sa company, nag-freelance muna ako, and grabe ang freelance dito. So ikaw ang susuko talaga. Sobrang dami ng opportunities back then. So hindi na ngayon sitwasyon ngayon iba na. Then after probably 6 months, so na-pirate ako ng isang malaking corporation dito. Nasa retail industry sila. So, ayun, doon ako nagsimula as a project manager. Then naging head of design ako after 3 years. And then nagstay ako doon for 15 years sa company na yun. So, wala akong ibang pinasukang company dito kundi yung company na yun. And then came the pandemic. So ito na yung twist ng mga pangyayari, no. Nagsisimula na rin akong mag-sideline, mag-business on the side. Although mahirap kasi I'm traveling from Abu Dhabi to Dubai to Abu Dhabi for 15 years every day. So talaga yan, kumbaga trabaho ko na yung bumiyahe. So sobrang haba ng ng commute. Nakasira ako ng 6 na kotse sa loob ng 15 taon. Kasi dito talagang straight lang yung kalsada, and pagdating mo lang, kasi by mileage ang dito ang ng sasakyan, yung parang insurance, 'di ba? Yung after mo ma-reach yung mileage na yon, wala ka nang wala ka nang libreng maintenance, and sobrang costly yun. So binibenta ko na after. So after noon, nag-pandemic, then dun ko sinimulan yung The Conversion Engine. I already have a couple of big clients back then kasi dahil nga dun sa work ko, maraming connections sa industry. So I started Creative Nerve, focusing on e-commerce. And then after that, we've seen the need of having a fully integrated marketing automation platform. So yun na din yung nagbigay daan for us to start yung The Conversion Engine. And this is where me and Valerie been partner dun sa business. And may isa pa kaming partner. Actually, one of the main partner is based sa Canada. And siya, yung doctor siya doon. Even the company is registered in Vancouver, Canada. Then, yun, nag-pandemic, medyo struggle, mahirap yung situation ng mga tao. But then, nung medyo kalagitnaan tayo ng pandemic, nasanay na yung tao ng nasa bahay lang no? Nasanay na sila ng parang ito na yung natin, reality talaga natin. Doon na nag-pick up yung business because wala nang masyadong parang natanggap na ng tao na online na So, pinush talaga ng pandemic yung online businesses. Diba? And kung may AI na nga noon, baka tenfolds pa yung yung returns ng mga businesses. So, that's how I started Creative Nerve and The Conversion Engine. And then, when I think November 30th ba? 2021, pumutok si ChatGPT. So,
GPT.
doon na ngayon na nagkaroon ng twist. Because I know right away na it's going to be a game-changing technology. It's going to change everything. Kasi nga, di ba, the foundation of us, the human intellect, ang foundation niya is communication eh. Nung nakapagsalita na tayo, nakakapag-communicate na tayo, mas bumilis yung progress ng
True.
technology, di ba? So, alam ko na I need to do something. I need to learn. So, I stop talaga lahat ng ginagawa ko and talagang I dive into learning artificial intelligence. So, wala akong background into data science, talaga siya, self-learning lang, YouTube University.
Yeah. So basically ganun pala ang story, no? I mean, actually that's a very good story, no? I mean, we see the cause and effect kumbaga ng bawat event leading you to actually into AI. Pero there are some things that you've said, no, na ang ganda. Actually, first yung si automation, and then second yung parang lahat na, I mean, karamihan ng mga ng tao ay online, ay doing things online, doing business online stores. So doon din pumapasok yung parang need for automation, need for AI, lalo na medyo kulang na yung mga tao ang pumapasok sa mga opisina. And yeah, and third, ito nga yung AI, yung ChatGPT. Actually, what you said, no, communication. True actually na ang human, ang tao, ang kinalaman niya sa ibang mga species, sa mga ibang mga hayop ay actually yung power to communicate and power to form groups. So, kung ma-AI, kung ma-automate natin even itong part na ito, I think that will be super powerful. I mean, maybe may benefits but maybe may risks din. But anyway, let's talk about AI and let's talk about AI business solutions, what you're doing here. So, ano nga ba yung mga aside from marketing automation that you've said, actually, or baka sa the customer engine yun? I think kasi medyo tahi-tahi itong mga negosyong ito, mga business na ito together, But like with AI business solutions, how really are you trying or how really are you planning to solve to the problems of SMEs through AI? Ano ba yung mga products or services or solutions na inyong ino-offer kumbaga, or are you trying to offer to them?
Yeah. So, I think the low-hanging fruit right now in this current stage of AI and technology of machine learning, ang pinakatingin ko na magbe-benefit ang lahat is more on dun sa AI assistants. And I think isang founder ng Google, hindi ko matandaan pangalan niya, founder siya ng DeepMind yata yun. Sabi niya, in the next 5 years, halos lahat ng tao magkakaroon ng sarili nilang AI assistant. So, with that in mind, I think ang mga businesses nowadays, dapat mag-focus sila on creating and solving problems using AI assistants. Yun kasi yung pinakamadaling i-train. And when I say train, kasi di ba ang training that's the parang pinaka mabigat na activities ng isang nagde-develop ng train ng model, that's sobrang mahal yan. Pero sa atin, sa normal na tao, when you say training an AI, is parang tinuturuan natin siya. So isa pa din yun we need to really educate the businesses, yung mga tao on ano ba talaga yung AI. So kasama sa proseso yan The more kasi na mas naiintindihan ng masa, ng consumer, hindi lang ng mga business owners, kung ano talaga yung benefits ng AI, mas madali natin siyang mag-grasp, mas madali natin siyang may utilize, and the decision making mas madali rin para sa mga businesses, and it will benefit all consumer and businesses if yun yung gagawin natin. So initially, I think dapat lahat ng nakakaintindi nito, lalo sa Philippines, lahat ng nakakaintindi ng technology, they should be focusing on educating the public. So isa din yung sa mission namin sa Creative Nerve as sa AI Business Solutions. So do sa ano pa nga isang question mo? Sorry. May isang pang question.
Yeah, basically, ano yung, kumbaga, what are like some examples din of how specifically you can help SMEs, maybe sa sales ba, sa marketing, operations or wherever? Like, can we know some specific things that AI assistants maybe can help for them?
Yeah, so ngayon kasi dalawa yung solution na pino-provide namin. We on a much larger scale, we develop AI platform for different industries. So we have Marites AI, which focuses on the content creation industry. So very generic siya, but it focuses more on more sophisticated business owners. And then we have low carb AI. It's a very niche na AI, which is a platform solving problems nung mga nasa low carb and keto industry. So this is something na pwede rin gawin ng iba, no? Marami kasi nagde-develop ngayon na they're focusing on a sobrang laking industry. I think dadating ang panahon kasi na ang AI parang social media na eh. So ngayon pa lang, if you can find a way to niche down, do some research, alamin mo yung viability ng industry and niche down talaga. I think nandun yung parang sweet spot pagdating sa AI. Now, in terms of solution on using AI assistants, we focus more on, right now, we focusing more on the service-based industry, lawyers, mga doctors, any professionals na ma-amplify yung ginagawa nila. Kasi AI is just amplifying us, Line-level up lang ng AI yung tayo as human. Maraming sasabi, papalitan na tayo, ma-replace tayo ng AI. Malayo pa yun eh. Siguro dadating yun kasi we don't really know what will happen sa technology ng AI kasi sobrang bilis ng development niya. Pero sa ngayon, let's focus on something na we can control. Hindi naman natin control kung saan makakarating yung development ng AI eh. 'Di ba? Okay, so yung sweet spot I think is yun nga i-niche down yung mga services, and sa ginagawa namin on AI assistants, marami kasing mga businesses katulad nung isa sa client namin, siya, lawyer. I think mahirap banggitin ngayon pero biro imong nagagawa na niyang mag-provide ng solutions sa iba't ibang bansa because hindi natutulog yung AI niya. 'Di ba? It's not something na kayang gawin tayo ng mga tao na makapag-serve ng ganun kalawak, and the good thing about AI is that you can train it and behave it like ikaw yung data mo ang gagamitin mo, although syempre wala pa yung emotion, 'di ba? I think naniniwala ako dadating yung panahon marireach niya yun na magkakaroon siya ng sort of emotion, although hindi naman niya talaga mamimimik yung buong pagkatao natin, yung being human, di ba? Pero lahat ng kayang gawin ng human, lahat ng emotion na kayang gawin ng human, I think pati ma-in love, dadating ang panahon kaya niya yun
Baka.
Oo, hindi natin alam di ba? Kasi kung pag-uusapan natin ngayon yung siguro balik tayo in 5 years, tapos pinag-uusapan natin, it's impossible, di ba? Sobrang
yeah. Of course. Actually, as long as those are like human, kasi merong perspective na humans naman are just like also machines. We are also just like all of the things we do are like logical operations, kumbaga. So if it's just a logical operation, maybe even artificial intelligence can do that. But anyway, let me comment lang with one thing you've said. So actually, AI revolution, actually this is how I see kasi si AI in general compared to like industrial revolution. Like noong unang panahon kasi, so nung nagkaroon ng steam engine for example, industrial revolution, nagkaroon ng machine to help do the manual work. So na-amplify, na-multiply yung kakayahan ng tao to do these physical things. For me, ang kinaiba ni AI, hindi siya physical I mean, sige, let's say robots, pero it's more on the decision making. So kung nung industrial revolution, may mass production, mass mobility, now we have mass mass decision making. Natutulungan ni AI yung mga tao to do this cognitive task, to do this mental task, to do this kumbaga mga bagay na well basically kailangan ng brain cells or kailangan ng utak to process and to kumbaga to do the certain decision. So I think that's how ano no, and that's how businesses can actually utilize si AI now. So kaysa tayo pa yung mga gumagawa ng mga tedious task na mga maybe for example mag-schedule ng mga kliyente or somethings like that, maybe pwede nga through AI assistance. But let me ask you no, in the perspective of a business, baka merong startup or SME na nakikinig nito now na interested to have some AI assistance help from AI business solutions. Do you have like a generic product na pwede na lang ma-avail or like is this more of tailored or customized for them? Like when a client approaches you, you do a specific AI assistance product for what they are doing. Ganun ba ang inyong approach dito?
Yes. So mostly custom build talaga yung yung mga solutions namin. Although we have yun nga Marites AI that they can subscribe and use yung mga features niya. So it's a SaaS business, software as service, so they can just subscribe and then yun gamitin nila. And same din sa low carb AI, ganun din siya. Same principle, different niche. But the I think the focus of our business is more on tailored made talaga na solution for businesses kasi each and every business has a different approach eh. Diba? Kahit pare-parehas kayo ng ginagawa, iba-iba yung proseso niyan eh. Because you're targeting, well, hopefully you're targeting a very specific audience, market, and then iti-tailored fit natin yung solution sa kanila. So that's what we are doing at in AI Business Solutions.
Yeah. And actually may mga ibang AI startups/companies din ano. And actually it really depends on how you approach your business as AI Business Solutions. Pero meron ba kayo naiisip na ibang mga I think tama yung sinabi mo no na niche. I think that's very good no. Meron ba iba naiisip na products or like services aside from Marites AI and low carb AI na inyong dine-develop pa na baka maaaring magamit ng mga businesses in the future?
Yep. So doon sa mga lalo doon sa mga students ngayon or someone na nagbabalak ng magtayo ng sarili nilang solution using AI, I think magkakaroon ng oversupply ng mga businesses using AI. Meaning lahat halos ngayon na nasa tech industry, lahat AI powered no. Lahat sila talagang ni-utilize yung boom ng AI. And with that, ang mangyayari, magkakaroon ng oversupply ng mga solutions. And not all of them is going to be useful, marami dyan mag-fail. Pero doon sa mga gusto magtayo ng startup, I think isa sa pinaka maganda din na solution is someone that can verify, someone that can more on like on the security side ng AI kasi malaking threat yung yung sa how do you call this intellectual property intellectual property issues ng lalo sa content production, 'di ba? Ginagamit ng AI yung talent ng ibang mga artists to generate this kind of, let's say, artwork or a song, 'di ba? And meron ding mga companies who focuses on deep fakes. Although there's a pros and cons of doing that, dapat meron ding system na mag-verify na this is a real human. This is a content that is talagang unique to them. Hindi siya kinuha ng, 'di ba, sa someone. So if merong makakapag-provide ng solution na ganon, that's really super valuable sa buong
Actually, that's actually a very good idea. But actually, let's go there no kay generative AI. So si generative AI, so actually we can say that ChatGPT is also generative AI kasi nag-generate siya ng text. And meron tayong mga image and video generation like yung mga deepfake nga. And actually true no. And actually ang dami ng deepfake images and videos ngayon. As a human, you cannot tell ano na yung totoo. I mean,
Yeah,
maybe
expose
sa
na.
ngayong level masasabi mo pa, pero for sure dadating yung time na hindi mo na alam kung ano yung peke, ano yung totoo.
Yeah.
At ang ganda nga kung merong AI na very skilled, very learned to identify alin yung fake. But actually, going ano lang 'no, going on some of the mechanics, ganun actually nagwo-work si deepfake, eh. Yung actually yung pinaka-corny generative AI. I'm not sure if yun pa yung if ginagamit ngayon, GANs, kasi GANs isa siya sa mga
Yeah.
pinakaunang, kumbaga, structure or slash, architecture behind generative AI. Nakaka-generate siya ng totoo kasi alam niya kung ano yung fake. So 'pag alam na kung ano yung fake, kokopyahin niya yung target until hindi na ma-determine ng sarili niya kung alin yung fake tsaka kung ano yung real. So
Yeah.
gano'n niya nalalaman yung real kasi natututunan niya kung ano yung fake. So
Correct.
basically, if you have that AI ano na kumbaga made-determine pa kung ano yung fake, so paangat lang ng paangat yung ability din ng deepfake. But anyway, let's go sa ano 'no, meron kayong nalalapit na event. Actually, kaso baka by the time of the release nitong episode ng podcast baka tapos na siya or baka in a few days na lang. So meron kayong nalalapit na AI Summit Abu Dhabi 2023. So, what is this? Can you tell more about this?
Yeah, so this is an event that we organized, kami ni Miss Valerie Fisher. Of course, it's presented by AI Business Solutions and Creative Nerve here in Abu Dhabi. Ang purpose talaga niya is to educate the public, to educate Filipinos. We focuses on Filipino audience here because it's really time for us to parang compete sa mundo ng artificial intelligence, although hindi tayo yung nasa core ng development nitong technology na to. We can still utilize this technology by learning the ins and outs on how we can really tailored fit and provide solution to the problems of the world, hindi lang sa business. We can use it in agriculture, we can use it in food, manufacturing, health. So we can only do that if we really understand what's underneath the technology. So it's like more of a mission for us to really educate, especially Filipinos here in the UAE and around the world, that we really have to embrace this amazing technology. Hindi na tayo babalik sa sa dati. Tanggapin na natin, ito na yun eh. 'Di ba? It's going to be part of our lives whether we like it or not. So might as well learn it, utilize it, and use it on how it will benefit us talaga. 'Di ba?
So and by the way, kamusta pala sa Abu Dhabi? First, about the Filipinos. So, I think maraming Filipino sa Abu Dhabi, pero are they that, kumbaga, accepting sa bagong technology like AI? And second, madami bang mga, I'm not sure kasi I've never been to Abu Dhabi, so for sure you can answer this better. Madami bang mga like Filipinos din sa Abu Dhabi like you na, kumbaga, gusto mag-start ng sariling negosyo or maybe startup? So, I'm just thinking about that.
Yeah, so like any other technology, may learning curve, 'di ba? If tatanungin natin ngayon yung social media, gaano ka parang educated ang Filipinos in terms of social media. Meron pa ding mga hindi talaga nila matanggap na ito na yun eh. Social media's been here for quite a while. So imaginein mo yung AI. So mahirap, hindi pa din talaga nila mag-grasp yung importance of having this new technology. So that's why we should start talaga educating the public. Tayo na nakakaalam nito, parang it's going to be our responsibility dahil alam natin, 'di ba? So yun ang challenge doon. And though the landscape of business here ng mga Filipinos booming talaga sa both Dubai and Abu Dhabi, may pa rin, may mga pangilan-ngilan pa rin talaga na skeptics na hindi naman mawawala yun na AI, ano yan, hoax lang yan. Mawawala din yan, di ba? Uso lang yan. Kaya, ganyan pinag-uusapan. Di ba? Pero, yung mga kasing mga tao na yun yung, sad but true, sila yung maiiwanan eh. Di ba? Sila yung maiiwanan and hindi natin control yung mga ganong mindset ng tao. But then, kahit ano pa man yan, kung ano yung alam natin, we have to really share it to the world para hoping na someday ma-realize nila na oo nga, kailangan natin to. We have to leverage this technology. And doon sa mga taga dito sa Abu Dhabi, I don't know if you know this, but the most powerful LLM right now is here in Abu Dhabi. It's developed here in Abu Dhabi. It's called Falcon. Falcon is 180 billion parameters based LLM. So
I didn't know that. Search ko nga.
yeah. So it's sa Hugging Face, number 2 siya sa benchmark eh. So isa siya sa pinaka powerful. Parang pangalawa siya sa Llama eh. Imagine mo yung nasa sentro ka ng AI revolution, 'di ba? So talagang it's about time. It's very timely, perfect yung location. And I'm not saying na sa Philippines hindi booming ang AI. Actually, Philippines is actually parang sila yung sa ngayon, I don't know the landscape of Philippines kung kaano ang AI in terms of understanding of the masses, pero I know sa business world talagang fully embraced na ang AI.
I think ang factor din kasi like for example sa UAE nga ang lakas ng support ng government ng UAE sa new technology, like AI and even cryptocurrency nga eh. So if also like the government supports papasok na negosyo na even tao na very accepting sa AI, I think that's one of the significant factors. So sa Pilipinas medyo baka kailangan pa natin ng ganong klaseng support. I mean, I know there's support naman, pero I think need pa ng more, just my opinion. But can I ask about the so you have this Creative Nerve and you have this AI business solution. So si Creative Nerve, so you're currently like serving businesses in Abu Dhabi, and si AI business solutions, you're looking to get clients from the Philippines. Is that right? Tama ba 'yun?
Yeah. So although parehas siyang international ang target audience, the focus kasi of Creative Nerve is more on the integration side ng business. So it's not just about AI. We develop sales funnels, CRM integrations, email marketing automations, yung buong spectrum of technology na kakailanganin ng mga businesses. And then yung AI business solutions is fully talaga siya, focus talaga on AI. So that's the
I see.
main difference nung dalawa.
Yeah. So one is about like the automation and like the kumbaga yung pagtulong ng computer in general into those services, and then CAI business solutions ay for AI, yung kumbaga yung mas powerful pa na kayang gawin ni AI. But anyway, thank you Venner for this conversation. Last question lang though. How do you see AI business solutions in the future? Maybe do you have like a vision, like maybe in 5 to 10 years, and parang gaano ba talaga ka ma-affect maybe ng AI ang landscape ng Pilipinas or ng buong mundo into the future? So can we just know some of your thoughts lang about the future?
Sure. So the goal of AI business solutions and Creative Nerve as a company is to really provide solutions, solve problems of the industry using artificial intelligence and marketing automation. Habang ino-automate kasi natin ang lahat ng processes ng businesses natin, nababalik sa atin yung oras 'di ba? And alam natin na iisa lang ang talagang asset natin na hindi na natin maibabalik kailanman, and that's time. Pag nawala na siya, wala na siya. So I think I'm predicting na AI is going to help us na maibalik sa atin yung oras natin being human, no? Some of the countries, I'm hoping na maybe UAE and the Philippines someday ma-realize nila to na since ma-amplify ng AI ang mga tao, magiging efficient ang mga tao on doing their tasks. Therefore, sobrang mabilis na yung mga proseso natin going forward, business or kahit sa personal natin na buhay. May mga countries, and ngayon marami nang ganito, na nililimitahan na nila yung oras sa business. 6 hours na lang yung business. Some countries, parang may narinig nga ako, 4 hours na lang. And I think that's really good, parang epekto ng AI sa atin. Dahil yung oras dapat ginugugol natin doon sa business natin, sa trabaho natin, dahil mabilis na yung AI or may AI assistants na tayo na kahit hindi tayo pumasok sa trabaho, that AI can work for that company. And I believe that will happen. Ibabalik ngayon ng mga companies yung oras sa atin. Magkakaroon ngayon tayo ng mas mahabang buhay, mas may enjoy natin yung time natin sa family natin. And I think that's really, I'm hoping ngayon ang mangyari. I don't know kung it's going to happen on my lifetime, on our lifetime, pero I believe that will happen. And isa pa na goal namin in AI Business Solutions and Creative Nerve is to digitize us human. An example of this is we have a secret project. It's an online platform wherein, for example, you're 70 years old, diba? And you have, pag matanda ka na kasi, you have that skill sets, you have that knowledge na na-hone mo over time, diba? Imagine mo kung mawawala ka lang, mamamatay ka lang, and then wala na yung ano na yun, yung valuable information na yun na pwede mong i-share sa buong mundo. What if we can digitize you, and then kahit wala ka na, your digital version of yourself can teach? So that's something that we are working on right now, and we're going to share it to everybody. Hopefully, pag launch namin, ma-share namin sa Startup PH.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but actually that's a good idea actually. Yeah.
Oh, and sineshare ko sa inyo lahat kasi you can do it. Walang, I don't think meron pang sekreto ngayon sa mundo ng artificial intelligence. You can ask ChatGPT of any in any business ideas, di ba? So kaya ako medyo hindi naman pissed off, pero parang turn off ako doon sa mga, well, in a certain level. Ayoko nung may NDA sa umpisa pa lang na nagko-conceptualize kayo ng may NDA na. Come on, nasa ano na tatanungin na lang sa ChatGPT, bibigyan ka niya ng comprehensive business idea. Not about the idea, di ba? Idea is trash yan, basura yan if you are not going to execute. Di ba? So, kaya I'm sharing this to everybody. Nakawin nyo na yung idea, do it. It will help us human. So, yan. Yun lang yung pwede kong i-share.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, exchange of ideas will, kumbaga, mas mapapabilis niya ang innovations din ng mundo. I also agree, with time being the most, kumbaga, important resource even for humans, and AI nga will not just allow businesses to save money, but humans to save time. So, yeah, maraming salamat, Venner, for this conversation. If our listeners pala want to find more information about you and AI Business Solutions / Creative Nerve, so how can they contact you? How can they know more?
Yun. So, well, first, thank you so much, Johnny, for having me. It's my pleasure talking to you and to your audience. Sana may na-share akong value sa inyo today. To anyone who's interested in collaborating with us, for me personally, you can go to venersarmiento.com. In my company, Creative Nerve, you can visit creativenerve.ae. That's here in Abu Dhabi. And AI Business Solution, that's XYZ for any AI business solutions na business na gusto nyong simulan and partnering with us, So, thank you so much, Johnny, for
Thank you din,
having
thank you,
me
thank
as
you.
our guest today.
Salamat.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much to our 32 patrons. This episode is super powered by TechShake, Asia's most active Philippine-based startup ecosystem builder creating bridges with investors, corporations, and governments. 1 CFO, tech-enabled CFO, bookkeeping, and tax services for startups and SMEs. Take 5 Outdoors, the best guided outdoor adventure tour in the Philippines. They specialize in hiking and mountaineering trips. Benjoy's Food Products, the home of premium bacon ends, tapa, and tocino. D-Buzz, Web3 microblogging app promoting freedom of speech and content ownership. Pinoy IP Works, capture your startup's value proposition through patent and trademark protection. Pocketworks, the leading enabler and only Internet of Things social enterprise in the Philippines. Looking for buy and sell online with Sigurado sellers. And NutriCoach, the all-in-one productivity tool for dietitians and nutritionists. This episode is powered by Pareto Consulting, AltSwitch, ePlayment, Tuala, and Hive Energy PH. AskLex PH Academy is our official e-learning partner. Get certifications on Lean Six Sigma, project management, data science, and many more. Support the podcast through the links in the description.